Which animal would you rather meet in a dark alley? A venomous one that will ambush you, or a 1-ton animal that brought its friends along? It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, but some animals' tempers make them more likely to win a fight. They take personal offense to the world and aren't shy to express their displeasure. From an animal whose herd isn't too far behind, ready to trample any threat given the signal, to a massive beast who can unprovoked crush you to death. Let's get started. Before we get on with the top 10 most aggressive animals on the planet, make sure you support us and subscribe to our channel on the bottom right. After that, hit the bell button below and we are good to go.
Audio Jungle.
10. Cape buffalo. How dangerous is the Cape buffalo? We have 3 words for you. The Black Death. The Cape buffalo is one of the meanest, most aggressive animals to terrorize the African landscape. If there is a list of animals capable of killing a lion, the Cape buffalo would be at the top. It could literally obliterate its victims. Picture this. This animal stands over 6 feet in height and weighs close to a ton. Their most notable feature is their large, thick horns. Now imagine this 6-foot, 1-ton wild behemoth charging at you with all its might. There is no surviving an attack with a Cape buffalo. And we hate to break it to you, but chances are that it's not traveling alone. Cape buffaloes move in massive herds, and they take serious offense to anyone upsetting one of their own. Responsible for the highest number of fatal attacks in Africa, this animal is willing to attack anything and everything, charging with its daunting horn. However, it's only when they're seriously wounded or feel especially threatened that they basically hulk out, becoming the incarnation of their fearsome nickname, the Black Death. Wild enough, they'll circle and stalk their prey before pouncing, charging at a speed of 35 miles per hour. They'll trample victims, gorge them with their horns, and brutally eliminate the threat. Where can you find them? Or should we say, where should you avoid them? Cape buffaloes can be found in sub-Saharan Africa, with a large population in the Kruger National Park in South Africa. 9. Wolverine. No, Hugh Jackman isn't about to come after you anytime soon with a murderous rage, but the real-life Wolverine might. In case you're not familiar with this notorious animal, wolverines are the size of a medium-sized dog, weighing somewhere between 10 and 25 kilograms. As small as they are in the animal kingdom, they make up for it in pure rage, aggression, and fearlessness. They can hold their ground against fierce predators such as wolves or bears. That's how aggressive they are. Their jaws are incredibly powerful, capable of delivering a debilitating bite. Notoriously fast and eerily silent when needed, you'll never see a wolverine unless they want you to, and that's usually seconds before they pounce. 8. Tasmanian Devil. It's no coincidence that devil is in the name. Tasmanian devils are scary, bold creatures. They earned the devil part in their name due to how quickly they respond with aggression. It was the early European settlers who gave them this nickname after witnessing aggressive displays. If they feel slightly threatened, you'll hear a blood-curdling screeching noise, a frightening display of them baring their sharp teeth, and the doozy. You'll smell a foul, putrid smell that they emit to get rid of danger. Tasmanian devils can fly into this uncontrollable rage due to a plethora of reasons, from defending their food, fighting for a mate, or being threatened by a predator. They get so angry that they can bite through a metal trap. It's no wonder that they inspired the Looney Tunes character Taz, who's known as a snarling lunatic. Before we continue with an animal that's easily provoked, just hit the like button to fully support us. 7. Saltwater Crocodile. You have probably already guessed that you don't want to mess with crocodiles, so the saltwater crocodile must have done something truly horrifying to earn a notorious reputation as the #1 most aggressive crocodile species on the planet. Reaching more than 23 feet in length, weighing something close to a staggering ton, these killer crocs are the largest reptile in the world. And not only that, but they hold the record for the powerful bite ever tested. They can deliver a bite with 3,700 pounds per square inch of pressure, meaning that they rival the extinct T-Rex in ferocity. Yes, the saltwater crocodile is seriously overpowered, and they get even more aggressive during their mating season. Going up against powerful predators such as lions and water buffaloes is no trouble. Their temper alone powers unprovoked, happy to lunge at anything that crosses its path. Here is a scary fact: crocodiles are responsible for more human fatalities annually than sharks. 6. Black Mamba. When aggressive, dangerous snakes come to mind, you might think of the king cobra or even the boomslang. But the black mamba is a special killer, both fast and venomous. Black mambas are no average slithering snake. They can grow up to 14 feet in length, and with the fastest speeds of all snake species, they can slither up to 12.5 miles per hour. Escaping a black mamba that sets its sights on you is rare. When threatened, they're known to lash out, repeatedly bite. Keep in mind that one single bite of their venom, which contains a deadly cocktail of neuro and cardiotoxins, packs a punch enough to kill 10 people. If you don't get help and receive the anti-venom within a mere 20 minutes of the attack, the bites are nearly 100% fatal. Keep that in mind the next time you explore the savannas and rocky areas of eastern and southern Africa. 5. Sydney funnel web spider. The Sydney funnel web spider may not be the most venomous spider in the arachnid kingdom, but it just may be the angriest. The spider follows through with its threats. What makes it so dangerous is that they tend to live in close proximity to humans. In their search for shelter and cozy nooks to weave their webs, such as your shoes and lawn furniture, they burrow in areas where a human is likely to stumble upon them. Already aggressive to begin with, they'll pounce on whoever disturbs them. Now, let's take a moment to highlight how daunting a spider funnel web's fangs are. They can pierce not just your fingernail, but even your shoe. Their attack strategy involved repeatedly attacking. If you get bitten, you're right to be alarmed. Their venom is cruel, designed to hit the human nervous system. If you don't get the anti-venom within 30 minutes, fatality is a high probability. You can find this aggressive spider in the eastern and southern coasts of mainland Australia and in Tasmania. Just to be sure, if you get bitten by any black spider that looks remotely close to the funnel web family, it's best to seek the anti-venom. 4. Black Rhino. The scary thing about black rhinos isn't just the fact that they can trample you to death after charging after you at a speed of 35 miles per hour. A lot of animals have those capabilities, but choose not to attack. Black rhinos, on the other hand, aren't aggressive to begin with, but they're nervous creatures. That means that their reactions are unpredictable. Their panicked nerves often result in them attacking, and after an attack, they can allow you to lower your guard as they retreat into deep bushes, only to ambush you. Black rhinos also have notoriously poor eyesight, and that makes them more prone to taking out any threats. 3. Asian black bear. You know the saying about bears: if it's black, fight back; if it's brown, lay down; if it's white, say goodnight. Well, whoever said, they clearly haven't encountered an Asian black bear. See, unlike American black bears, these beasts are known to be incredibly aggressive toward humans, and since they often come into contact with us, there are numerous records of attacks and killings. In fact, it's believed that black bears are responsible for about 70% of human killings. When an Asian black bear is wounded, angry, or overall alarmed, they'll emit an appalling row. When fighting, they terrify their victim further with screams and loud hisses. A black bear's strategy often involves mock charges and swatting the ground with their forepaws in an attempt to intimidate their prey before actually charging. Then it's a nightmare for everyone involved. Black bears can stand on their hind legs, knock you over with their paws, bite, tear, and snap their victims' heads. 2. Cassowary. What is the meanest, most dangerous bird to ever walk on two legs? It's the ever-aggressive cassowary. Cassowaries are second to ostriches in size, which means they're pretty massive. However, unlike ostriches, cassowaries can and will kill you. They're vicious creatures when even slightly provoked, becoming dramatically aggressive. Their most powerful weapon, their legs and their knife-sharp claws. Using these claws, one blow can break bone. Here's how a cassowary will attack. It jumps over the victim and attacks in both forward and backward directions. If the victim crouches down or falls, it's game over. You should be especially wary around areas where cassowaries are often fed. In this case, cassowaries have a notorious reputation for acting bold and aggressive. With a tendency to attack, especially if you don't actually have any food to offer them, they're known to run to people or chase them, charge, kick, jump on top of them, aggressively peck and headbutt. Those lucky enough to walk away from a cassowary attack have to suffer from bone fractures, lacerations and puncture wounds. 1. Hippopotamus. And the award for possibly the most aggressive animal in the world goes to none other than the hippopotamus. You would think with their herbivorous nature and barrelly bodies that they're relatively harmless, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. If you thought the cassowary was dangerous, at least it can't overturn your boat for no reason, something hippos are known to do. Their immense strength is backed with sharp teeth, tusks they use for fighting, and a temper. Hippos are the third largest living land mammals, right after elephants and white rhinos. They can grow to be between 10.8 and 16.5 feet long and 5.2 feet tall at the shoulder. Their weight, which can reach up to 9,920 pounds, can easily crush a human to death. Their aggression isn't limited to humans. Sometimes young hippos can fall victim to the temper of an older, more dominant hippo. And despite their diets being mainly herbivores, hippos occasionally feed on the carcasses of animals, including other hippos. That was all for today, guys. Let us know in the comments what you thought of those aggressive animals. Which one of these animals do you think is the scariest? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so we can keep creating videos for you. Till the next one.